that was my age listened to the band like, or group, like them?
Well, growing up, a little, not rough. I'm not saying I had the worst childhood, but it wasn't the best, I was more of a stay-at-home kid all the way up until about middle school when I started swimming with more people, and elementary school was rough. I don't even think too many friends. I maybe had a few friends because of swimming, which was my sport, but father was going in and out of the hospital. I was staying with other families, nothing. I was horrible at school. That never changed, but there was no motivation to be there. But then middle school came around. I thought it's new start, new faces. Not just more drama, just stupid stuff. But then I met around 7th or 8th grade. I met Bobby. Me and him started hanging out a lot, and he helped me through our girl stage of puberty. It was fun, but swimming helped me a lot. High school came around. More girlfriends, more dates, more prom or homecoming or whatever. High school bullshit. And then another thing comes in your mind: what am I going to do for the rest of my life? I have to make this decision now. I'm about to be a senior. I'm about to graduate. What the hell am I going to do? And I got scared when I was started senior year. Not stupid stuff. Couldn't get my head on straight. Almost dropped out. But then I got scared and I decided to join the military. Well, let's just say it was a long 8 months. We got into the band again around July technically of 2012.
Yeah.
And Max went to Italy and he came back and we hit it. And I started going through some rough stuff. I was gaining a lot of weight. I almost dropped out of high school. Had nothing, and I got scared. I got frightened because I was going nowhere. And in my mind at first I thought if I was staying in the band I had to go to school. And I knew I couldn't go to school, so I freaked out. My buddy was going to the military. I asked him. Next thing I know, I signed a dotted line.
We're all ready to go. You're still feeling, Jake. Are you ready to go? Yeah, I really hate this song. I just want everyone to know that.
Now after that, it was hard, and I could see it in their eyes. It was hard for us to come to practice because in the meantime we were trying to get so much done, but in a way I kind of felt like I was wasting time because it was like, what do we, what am I here for? What do we, if it's just gonna end? Now we're just having fun.
I was born after they wed, but in the doctor went and dropped me on my head. I could have been the next genius, but now they send me to the yard to go piss. Why do I always fall on my ass? Probably because I'm always smoking grass. I wish there was an easier way, 'cause that's why you shouldn't smoke up every day.
It was a strange, bittersweet time. the summer leading up to Jake leaving, and you being gone, like me and Max had to just be like, all right, and drummer's gone. We were upset that you were leaving, but we all agreed that the Marines was where you should go if you wanted a future.
A double hole just to sit in it. Rest all the charms so I could take a shit. Jake joins the Marine Corps just to be a dick. Jake shot Osama with a joint between his hips. Why do I always fall on my ass? Probably because I'm always looking back. I wish there was any easier way. Guess that's why you shouldn't smoke a pack a day. Still.
And then I left for boot camp, and I thought, okay, here we go. You know, new life begins, and you know, an accident happened. Act of God, I guess. But while I was still in boot camp and I was waiting, you know, they told me I was either getting repaired there or going home. The only thing I could think of was the songs we played, and you know, how Max's songs I was relating to in boot camp. And when I found out I was going home, you know, I was upset because I was embarrassed to come home, but I knew I could come home to the band, and that was the only freaking thing. I wasn't excited to see, you know, anyone. I was like, now I know what I gotta do. The band is what I gotta
I was talking to my friend at work the other day just about, like, we were listening to the pop radio, and I was like, can we just change this shit? Like, it's all awful music on.
Music it's not cool anymore. Sadly, most bands aren't like that anymore at all. You know, they're either a bunch of talented guys that the, you know, record companies put together, or they're really talented guys that had a lot of money. In our case, we're fucking screwed because no matter how much talent we have or don't have, we don't have any money, that is for sure. So, because we have no money, we need to replace that bit of no money we don't have with talent. So if we can have this much talent, and we could have made it with just a minimal amount of talent if we had this much money, but because we have this much money, this minimal amount of talent might not be enough. So we got to push that bar, and we got to push it and push it as much as we can so that it can just overcome this deficit with the money deficit. We have to try and make people notice and care about us.
And you can be no one, but if you have the money, and if you want to, you can pay to have a song. It's almost that easy nowadays.
There's something that just kind of happened. It was the stupid the Fall Out Boy album. Okay, let me talk about this for a second. Our band isn't about doing anything new, you know, really. We're kind of about reviving a sound more than creating one. And I know for a fact we all got pissed off when that Fall Out Boy record, that new one, just came out. It was called Save Rock and Roll. And you listen to that shit and you're like, what the hell is this? This is saving rock and roll, you know? They should have named that album Conforming to the Industry. That is what that album should have been called. It should not have been called Save Rock and Roll. It just completely sums up what that album is way more than anything else that they could have named it. And, you know, they went and did some crappy, you know, such a revolutionary name, you know, proclamation, like Save Rock and Roll, and but what's missing in music is honesty. That's what we're trying to bring. That's what I'm trying to bring. I'm trying to bring honesty. I just want to be honest with people.
This music is basically, it's all we got. It is all, like,